What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can max out your field passes, any one of them. Now, for those of you guys that are just getting into the channel and getting into Madden 24 Ultimate Team, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, because it just helps the channel to grow. What we're going to be doing right now is I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I've been doing, and as they continue to drop more content, it's going to be exactly the same thing, but with, kind of like tweaks to it. But I'm going to definitely make sure that I update you guys with anything that's new so that you don't feel like it's overwhelming, because one of the things that I've been getting as far as feedback is that it's confusing, and I don't know why they changed it up the way that they did, but it is a little bit more confusing than it was in 23. I can understand overall what they're trying to do, but it's still very, very difficult with this current interface how it actually works out. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is the regular season, which is your regular MUT level. Okay, like it says in the top right, season level 17. I want to focus on a few things with this because a lot of you guys still think that just doing challenges and stuff like that just automatically contributes. It's not the case. It's a lot of different ways to do it, but we're going to focus in on a few things. The number one thing is that every day you have to do it daily. Alright, we're going to keep going over this because a lot of you guys always forget to do it. One of the things that they did this year is they changed up the way that they do it. It's not always the same thing. So you need to log in to see what it is and make sure you get it done on a regular basis. As of today, you can see it was a pack, rushing for 150 yards and scoring 60 points. The stats are going to accumulate over a certain time. You can max this out whenever. If you want to grind right now, you can do this in any mode. This specifically right here, you can do in any mode and get the XP. If that's something that you want to do right now, it's fine. Go ahead and grind it out. All these things that are there. As far as the Ultimate Team, it's going to show you when that is actually done. This will only update when you've done all 3 objectives. Sometimes if you come back to the screen and you actually have to click on it, like make a noise with it for it to actually register, because some of you guys are like, yo, I did it, but it's not showing it. You actually have to go over there. It's a bug that's been going on since last year. Will it be fixed this year? Who knows? All right. Then the daily tracker. This right here is very important because what it's going to do is it's going to give you the opportunity to get 210,000 season XP. And it's broken down in a format where it shows you 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, and stuff like that. Objectively, by the time you get to 30 plus days, most of us should have already completed the entire MUT level and have been done with it. Usually that's how they plan it out with everything that comes with the competitive pass and any of the promo that they're doing. So you want to focus in on making sure that you could accumulate as many consecutive days as possible. It is very important. Obviously, if you want to see the rewards, you just scroll through all the rewards. But realistically, we're trying to get that Reggie White, just to give you guys some insight. Obviously, we want to update the Jalen Ramsey as much as possible because that's a key thing there. Where is he? Where's this other update? There he is right there. So you'll get tokens. That the DeAndre Hopkins will probably keep him because height does not matter this year. So he's been one of those cards that nobody really cared about. This may be a year that you'll see a lot of undersized players on GmiasWorld squad. You're going to see it because the height doesn't matter. It's all about speed and beating people over the top or running basic routes and just getting open and things of that nature. So you may see a lot more of that this year. Height does not matter in this year's Madden. Just get the fastest players at every position and go out there and throw the ball anywhere blindly and everything will be okay. All right. But objectively, as you go through, you'll be able to max out Jalen Ramsey. That is going to be a huge addition to the squad, obviously. And then you're going to get this collectible here that'll increase your odds of finishing up the Season 2 Field Pass quickly. All right. Now, remember, they have it listed as 44 days. Typically, like I said, within the 30-day period, you should be done with it. You should be able to max it out. It should be over. There should not be any type of issue with it. All right, guys? So just make sure that everybody understands that's watching this video. 30 days, give or take, with everything that goes on, you should be able to max it out. Now, when you jump into the competitive pass, right? The competitive pass looks a lot more complex. It is not. You're going to press the L2 button. You're going to jump over to competitive. You're going to press the X button or the A button if you're on Xbox. And what you're going to do is you're going to check out what's going on. Number one, again, they have the daily objectives for the competitive. Make sure you get those done. Very important. MUT champs, you can take your time. You got a week to do these things. You can see I did most of them, but I haven't played MUT champs since the first day that it came out. So I'm going to have to get on that very, very soon. Solo battles, I've played some because I'm trying to go ahead and get that George Pickens. So it is what it is. You go ahead and see all the things you have to do in the solo battles. Go ahead and get that done. Same thing with head-to-head. All right? These are specific things that you have to do. All you need to do is check this before you play the games and then jump into the games and try to get it done as much as possible. Remember, there are certain things that only track during wins. All right? The total touchdowns, the 2-point conversions, rush for 20 touchdowns. Keep that in mind. Some of them only track during wins. Now, this with the milestones, right? You can do this in MUT Champs, solo battles, or seasons. The only thing that's not part of it is the winning the 25 games in a row to get the 1 million coins. That's the only thing that's outside of all of the other things to do in MUT Champs, solo battles, and season games. All right, so when you start to focus in on maxing out these field passes, go and look at the particulars of what has to get done, because when you have those milestones, you can just jump into solo battles and do all of them and get them done and start getting the XP, really, really fast. Like I said before, as you scroll through, the first reward that everybody's looking to get is obviously this guy. He's going to probably be pretty good. Right now we're running a Seahawks theme team, so I'm kind of just looking at Seahawk players, but he should be pretty decent. If you're one of the first 1,000, he's going to be auctionable. At the end of it, you're going to get that, but I think you get, 48, you get the exclusive George Pickens as well. So that's another thing that people are looking for. You have to focus in on getting that done. All right, with the dailies and, solo battles, head-to-head, all that stuff, MUT Champs. Very important to do a combination of all of them, plus the milestones to go ahead and max that one out. The other things that are currently on this list should have already been maxed out for you. The Ultimate Preseason, you should have already been done with this. This was very simplistic. Nobody is using that Jalen Hurts at this point. If you are, you will get beat on. When I played early Madden, I was able to use him and win. That is no longer the case. Everybody has a full team with every card. So this right here, you got to go out there and just do the objectives. Very, very simplistic. Complete the 5 challenges. Get the Jalen Hurts. You're done. All right, that one we don't need to go over. You just click it. You see what it is. Very, very simple. Completely simplistic. Team captains. These objectives are going to be updated every single week. Okay? As they update, you're going to do the objectives that are listed. Very, very simple. It tells you where you have to do it. Any game mode, solo battles or head-to-head, fumbles or any game mode. Very, very specific in what you have to do. Accumulate the yardage. You will eventually be able to max out every single team captain that you get. All right, so that one for week 1 is done. You'll check back to that, and I will update you guys on a weekly basis on what is changing with the team captains. Headliners, part 2 starts next week. You need to have part 1 done now. Get it done now. Do not waste time, because by the time you go to do it, it's going to be too late. The 30 head-to-head wins, 1,500 yards in house rules, the sets, all of these stuff, the challenges, get them done, max them out, because what happens is you also gain XP for your regular field pass. And that's also huge, because then obviously you'll be able to max out your field pass quicker than everybody else, because you know where to go to get those things. And then finally, the legends, okay? Now the legends are going to be very, very easy every week. You're going to have to win challenges, all right? Go through all the challenges and then pretty much obtain all the different variations of the players, all right? And then as you do that, they're going to probably give you auctionable 81 plus like they did this week, every single week. So you'll have an opportunity every single week to get the highest rated card for that week, possibly at an 87 overall, because it can be anything. This week, I was only able to get an 81. So the plus was silent. It is what it is. That's how you're going to go ahead and max out all of the field passes, anyone that you have to do. As far as any updates on my team, let me know if you want the updates. Leave a like. If we get over 100 likes, I'll give you an update on my squad and what I did to build my Seahawks theme team. Or you can check out the past broadcasts from my live streams right here at GmiasWorld. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Have an unbelievable day. Until next time. One love, y'all.